They had the two 170 4-cylinder MerCruisers, inboard outboards, and I went down and visited Shay at Madditch Marine, and Shay talked to me about the 6.2 350 horsepower and said it'd be a perfect fit. You know, he thought it was a good idea to upgrade this vessel rather than go and buy a new boat. It's pretty hard to replace these quality hulls, so he talked me into putting in the 350 horsepower and haven't looked back. Yeah, really enjoy it. Kim Ordis is my name. I'm a Perth boy. I looked around, and my father previously owned a Caribbean Bertram 25, so when this came up I thought I'd buy it. So the ideal boat for off Perth. It's good in a sou'wester and perfect Rottnest boat for weekends. I'm the third owner. It's a 1985 model. I've got a big aluminium trailer. It's easier for me to keep it on a trailer as far as maintenance goes.
Okay, the customer, he had the old 470 twins in here. They were getting on a bit unreliable, parts getting a bit hard to source, and they're pretty thirsty. Kim had already pulled the motors out, so then we filled in the transoms, recut the new hole, reset the engine mounts, and installed the single engine.
You know, it's been great to be able to put the V8 petrol 350 horsepower, 6.2 litre, fuel injected. That's been pretty amazing, coming off an old carbureted type engine with the DTS, the control systems, just everything about it's efficient. But it's a lot cleaner. It looks like it's built for that motor, actually, so it works well. The motor's panned out much better than what I had sort of envisaged. I didn't realise it'd have as much power that it has. The controls are amazing. It's fly-by-wire. It's you know, wouldn't go back to the old cable system. Now, everything about it's probably exceeded my expectations. Yeah, so a normal weekend at Rottnest where we go, with the old motors, I'd use between 110 120 litres for the weekend. Putting the new motor in, I'm now using between 80 and 90 litres, so it's significantly more efficient, which is good. Having both the old motors in there, they perform well, but they didn't have that reaction that this motor has. As soon as you put the throttle down, you feel that reaction immediately. And you know, I'm probably still a bit of a petrol head from my young days, and there's nothing better than flooring it and flying along and zipping around the place. It's much more manoeuvrable, which surprised me. The twin prop setup on the leg gives you much more traction. Overall, yeah, it's been perfect. Yeah.
Well, this thing's like a ski boat. It gets up, it goes. You know, she does near on 44 knots now, and it pulls out of the hole just like a little ski boat. It's amazing, and you don't have to give it a fistful, but if you want to, and you want to come home from Rotto that little bit quicker, you can always open it up and get there that little bit faster. Well, Kim loves the boat. It's a classic boat. They've been around forever and a day. Everybody wants one. They're a great sea boat. And he wanted to keep it, and his only option was to repower it or stick with the old girls that were in it that were going to cause him a lot of grief. And he did it for value for money and for the boat, and that's the good reason to do it. And it keeps it going.